The Department of Social Cohesion of the Ministry of the Presidency held a two-day workshop at the St. Francis Community Developers earlier this week. Narima Ali reports.
The Department of Social Cohesion of the Ministry of the Presidency held a two-day workshop at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall in Port Morant on Tuesday, October 8 and Wednesday, October 9th. The training session was similar to the other programs that were executed throughout this year, but this time the target group consisted of social studies teachers and heads of departments. In the absence of Ms. Natasha Singh Lewis, the event's coordinator, Mr. Isan Hall delivered the overview of the workshop.
Over the next 2 days, and we seek to let teachers understand that we all have our little personal biases, but we will learn over these 2 days that these biases can negatively impact how we interact or relate to our students, our peers, and other persons. One of the objectives for this session is to provide skills that promote healthy interactions even in the face of ethnic, cultural, and other differences. The other differences we're talking about is some of the subtle differences that we would not realize that is around us, and we are showing something towards it. We are trying to avoid it or so, right? Promote an understanding of how appreciation for diversity can contribute to stronger societies. Guyana is a diverse country, and if we appreciate each other, if we appreciate diversities around us, we will be able to work together to do what our foreparents, when they crafted our national motto. From that point forward, Guyana was on a path to be a socially cohesive country.
Mr. Will Campbell was the main trainer at the workshop, and he covered several important topics.
Do some fixing and then put it back together. Now today we're going to loose things down to bare bones, which would mean that we're going to have to call it like it is. We do have an issue in our country with diversity. We do have an issue in our country regarding, we have created gaps among ourselves. And we want to fix that because it has become deep-seated. It has become entrenched, and so we're going to have to take things apart, deal with it just as it is. So these sessions are going to be what we call raw, about finding areas of commonality in others or across groups. All right? Bonding is about identifying the ways in which we are similar. We tend to magnify our differences, when in fact those differences are minute when you compare them with our similarities. And you'll find that even if you were to do DNA testing across this room, you'll find that we are more similar than we are different. That's why DNA testing is so difficult. Look at how we can use those things that are similar and even those things that are different to build bridges, to create connections so that we can work together comfortably. Because we don't have to be alike to work together. We don't have to we don't have to look like each other, and we don't even have to like each other. That's another thing. I'm hoping that we would like each other.
He was also accompanied by Miss Sherian Harinath Puran, a psychologist, and Miss Denise McKenzie, a social worker. The event was conducted under the theme Unity in Diversity, Building Gaps in Communities. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.